Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Diddy Kong Racing. As I said I would, we're going to swap to another character and immediately get challenged to a race, because that's just what Taj does. So, throughout the course of the game, Taj will challenge me to 3 races. Car, then hovercraft, and then plane. They're all pretty basic loops around the island, but yeah, this is just the most basic of the basic circles. This is literally just a loop around this field in the middle, so that's not really a problem, is it? And then, well, then I have a boss to fight. Alright, give me the balloon. Thank you. It is time for our rematch with, I want to say Trixie the Rhino, or the Triceratops, but I'm not actually sure. I don't fully remember their canon names off the top of my head.
If you can beat me again, I'll give you a special prize.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is hard. This is really hard. Though, to be fair, I think one of the later bosses is significantly more hard. Nevertheless, the first time around when I was fiddling with this game, it took me a good, how many do I want to say? Maybe, it took me a good maybe 10 attempts before I was able to win this race. So, on this version of the track, if you take the shortcut, there's not a zipper inside, meaning that it does take significantly longer to come out the other side. Luckily, I've got my 10 missiles, so even if the dinosaur manages to pull ahead here at the end, I've still got it. And yep, it tried. I will definitely give it that. It tried. Oh, that feels so much better than repeating that 10 times.
You've earned a piece of the amulet.
That's right, everybody. We got a piece of the amulet. What amulet? We don't know. What's it do? We don't know. What's our ultimate goal on this island? No clue! Actually, we're here to defeat a giant, evil wizard pig, but we will get back to that later. So, once you've beaten the second boss in a stage, you can do the trophy race, because in order to unlock everything, you need all 4 trophies as well. Luckily, this time, there is no more bullshit. No more silver coins I have to get. Nothing like that. It's just a straight race to the end. Although it is a straight race where the AI is quite improved over how it is during that first race in the silver coin race. So, I mean, I guess it's fair to say that there's more challenge there. But I mean, you can see the map for yourself. the difference is not that profound. And frankly, once you've done the time trial version of these races, as I've been trying to do in the background in between sessions, there's just nothing about the regular tracks that's hard. Literally, the only thing you have to worry about is not running into oil slicks, mines, and bubbles. So, not too bad. Crap. She's gonna drop that thing on me at the worst time, isn't she? Well, not anymore. Don't need a missile. Bananas are good, though. Alright. Alright, that's a mine. That's 7 bananas. And that's a bubble. Much better. I love this game. I really, really do. This is just an absolute delight of a game. Despite the fact that it's very primitive graphically. I mean, like a lot of these early 3D games, like those trees, those bushes, the balloons, the hazards, even the wheels on the carts themselves are all just 3D cutouts. They're just flat objects that appear to face you regardless of angle. Well, except the wheels. They actually change their sprite a little depending on the angle of view, but at the end of the day, they are still static objects rather than 3D ones. But there's something really fun about this game. The tracks are fun, the music is fun, the characters are fun. It's just endearing to me. It just makes me feel happy. And, you know, after Warcraft, I need something that's more just joy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the crap out of playing Warcraft, but, you know, it was the end for me. And so everything I did there was bittersweet. But now things really don't feel so bittersweet. Now I'm just enjoying myself in this simple game that I loved as a kid. And I think that is exactly what I needed. It's really tough to get good shots on people in the plane, unless you're using a homing missile. Or, you know, unless you have 10 missiles and you can just spam them like crazy. Do that, the AI doesn't even go for all the zippers. Thank you for that banana. Oh, no, sir. Please. Please go ahead of me. Bye, Tiger. Tigger. Timber. Ember. That was his name. Woo! Do my loop. this is going quite well. I'm actually rather pleased. So, once I finish up this trophy race, I will finally be ready to move on to the second world. And that world is going to be an ice world. And flip. Then there's a water world, and then what I would call like a fantasy world. It doesn't really have as clear of a theme as the other worlds, but yeah, calling it a fantasy world seems to fit. Alright, that's good enough. Is Taj going to challenge me immediately? Yes, they are. So, this is actually going to be a problem. Because light characters suck with the hovercraft. So, the thing about the hovercraft is its turning momentum. If you turn too quickly with the hovercraft, and you can turn extremely sharp with it, but you're prone to losing a lot of momentum when you do. Like, you can basically make turns with the hovercraft that rob you of almost all momentum. And this is mitigated the heavier the driver is. So with your really, really heavy drivers, like Drumstick and TT, Banjo, Crunch, they're able to get much better handling in the hovercraft. Not really because they can make tighter turns, because everyone can make like 90-degree turns in the hovercraft immediately. But because when they make tight turns, they're able to retain much more momentum. So it doesn't feel like they're stalling out. Hovercraft can also jump, which is fun. Useful for clearing hazards. See, like, boom, 90... Yeah, that was more than 90 degrees. No problem. The turning's not the problem. The momentum and acceleration is. And Taj, if you would please give me a plane so I can actually go pick up that balloon, sir. Thank you very much. Alright. That's 14 balloons total. And then planes handle pretty well regardless. But I find that they do best with light or medium characters. Now let's get to some new tracks. We haven't seen some new tracks in over an entire episode. I can't believe I missed that boost. I am not a fan of this track, and it's almost entirely because of the silver coin challenge. The silver coin challenge for this track sucks. And you'll get to see why before long, trust me. It does that with a few of the challenges, though, where it just throws the silver coins in just extremely ridiculous spots. And this is one of those tracks that does it. Specifically, what it does is puts coins here on the outside of the track. There's an entire area of snow outside these giant trees that has a line of zippers, and there's going to be silver coins there. And I don't like that. They're annoying to get, and to be frank, the draw distances on N64 are not good. So, yeah, it's a bit hard to see where you're going, and there's really nothing you can do about that. Come on, come on. My darn turtle's just flying all over the screen today. Still, at least it's another easy victory, right? Isn't that what really counts? Next up, Snowball Valley. This whole map is once again going to use just cars and planes. The boss will actually be our first instance of a track that uses the hovercraft. Okay. And I also need to remember to pick up the key for this map. It's not on this track, but it will be on the next one. And that one is kind of annoying to get. Oh, am I actually going to overlap someone this race? Yes? Alright. I actually overlapped 2 people. Not bad at all. And I will see you all on the next one.
This is for you.